Hello Scorpio! How are my wonderful Scorpios doing? If you have not yet subscribed, please click that little button down below. This is going to be for the weekend of December the 28th, 29th, and 30th. 28th, 29th, and 30th. Alright. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. I hope you all had a beautiful holiday if you celebrate Christmas. I'm feeling a kind of nervous energy from you. It's a little bit anxious. It's like kind of like butterflies, actually. Like 1,000 little butterflies in my stomach. Obviously, that's not my energy. If y'all are not used to that, if you're new to tarot channels, I am an empath. I feel people's energy, and as I am doing these readings, I feel the energy of Scorpio as a collective. When I've tapped into your energy, then I'm able to get a more accurate reading. But I will note what I'm feeling. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Palace of Swords. Oh my goodness. All right. Five of Cups. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, what's going on? And the Hermit. Oh. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins. I feel like this energy is surrounding somebody who brings you a great deal of stability, is very giving, very nurturing, very welcoming. The Queen of Coins calms others with her warmth and her love. So this can be any person representing those traits, but I feel like this energy is surrounding somebody with those attributes. Now, that could be a male or a female, and it does not have to be an earth sign. Wow, Scorpio. All right. You know me, if I see a lot of yuckiness, I have to clarify it before I read. So, that Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, somebody's hiding something. I feel like it's you. And I could be wrong, but I feel like it's you. There's, oftentimes the Five of Swords has to do with a heartbreak, loneliness, sadness, betrayal. It's kind of like a selfish energy, self-interest, selfishness, kind of a greed, deception. Calls for honesty. It's like this person is hiding in the shadows, protecting themselves with a sword. I usually don't see that with a Five of Swords. So I feel like you're holding something back in an effort to protect yourself. You're trying to protect yourself in some way. What are you trying to protect, Scorpio? Your emotions? Because you have a tendency to do that. You have a tendency to kind of go within to keep your emotions hidden, or maybe you don't want to have a conversation with somebody. Or maybe you've been deceiving somebody. You don't want to speak the truth. Ooh, that went flying. I don't know if you saw that. It came flying out. Okay, you're holding back your emotions. The Ace of Cups is about love. It's pure love, happiness, a deep bond emotionally, a lot of affection, contentment, peace. I feel like, Scorpio, you're holding back your emotions. You don't want somebody to know how you feel about them. You're holding back your feelings of love. And you're also, in doing that, you're also restricting them from affection. And restricting yourself from it too. You're also restricting yourself and them from the emotional bond. Why are you doing that, Scorpio? Okay, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like this is somebody else's energy, because see, it's like, let me show you. It's like this person, Queen of Swords, wants to get down to the heart of the matter. They're very honest. They're very direct. They are very good at finding the root of a problem and finding a solution. Well, if you notice, he's got his sword up towards her. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you figure out what's going on inside me. I'm putting up this barrier between you and I. And here she is. She's like, you know what? I'm protecting myself from you too. It's like these two people are protecting themselves from each other. Protecting themselves. But you admire this person, because here's the Six of Wands. This is somebody you admire. There may have been some communication from this person to you, Scorpio. If you're a Scorpio male, you may be dealing with a woman. I normally don't say that with the cards, but we do have a male and a female here. If you're a Scorpio woman, you could be dealing with either another woman or somebody who's a little bit more passive to you. A male who's a little bit more passive. And if you're a male, dealing with the male, the other male is more passive. But this is somebody that you admire, Scorpio. You have a great deal of admiration for them with this Six of Wands here. There's a sense, you have a sense of victory by having this person in your life, which we see here with the Six of Wands too. Now, currently, with the Palace of Swords, you are at a place and time in which open, honest communication is necessary. The Palace of Swords indicates a place of communication. You're also at a place of where you are mentally contemplating the situation as well with that Palace of Swords. You may be trying to make a decision, because the Palace of Swords is all about that, the air element, which has to do with our thoughts and the decisions we make, our communication with other people, our mental processes, our mental world in general. Very deep thinker here. Very, very much so. This may be a point in time where the two of these people need to communicate. That may be why this is in our current position. You're really in your head though, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so this is telling me that there is a need for communication in order to bring about a new beginning with these two people. There's a great deal of passion here between the two of them. There's a great deal of enthusiasm. I mean, you love this person, you admire this person, you're enthusiastic about this connection. The Fool tells you to follow your heart, to bring about, to follow your heart in your decision making, to follow your heart in your communication as well. Now going forward here, we have two kind of difficult energies for you, Scorpio. We have this Five of Cups and we have the Hermit. Now the Five of Cups, it's heartbreak, loss, it's sadness. I feel like that may be coming from the fact that you've blocked yourself off to expressing your emotions. Oh. So we have the King of Swords here. You may have cut off communication. The King of Swords is very harsh, very dominant, very serious. You may have cut off communication with this person. So this Five of Cups could either be your energy or it could be the other person's energy. If it's your energy, I feel like you're feeling a sense of, heartbreak and loss because you felt the need to have to protect your emotions and cut this person off. I feel like you feel like see, here she's holding her head again. You're very much, they're in your mind. They're in your mind. You can't let them go. They're in your mind. You want to be able to express your emotions. You want to be able to communicate. But for some reason you can't. For some reason you can't. This could also be them. This could be both of you if the communication was cut off. Because you're both swords up against each other, protecting yourselves. This could be both of you feeling this way. It's like you're hurting yourself in the process of protecting yourself, and you're hurting them as well. Wow. Okay, so this gives us even more information. So it looks like this may be you deliberating over whether or not to express your emotions to them with this Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is the most committed person in the deck. The Two of Wands is about making a decision regarding your future. And I feel like you're trying to decide whether or not you want to express your emotions to this person. One thing about Scorpios, and this really applies to those with Scorpio Moon and Scorpio Rising as well. And I say that because I'm very much, I have Scorpio Moon, I'm very much this way as well. When a Scorpio decides to commit and is all in, and they express that they are all in, and it's a very, very scary thing. It's a very terrifying situation to be in, because you want to make absolutely sure that you're making the right decision for you, because it's such a gigantic decision for your heart in moving forward. And so I feel like this is very possibly you, Scorpio. After cutting off communication, you're trying to decide whether or not you want to express your emotions to this person who you're on guard from. And I feel like this is going to be a focus for you possibly over the weekend. You may be trying to decide whether or not you want to commit to this person, since this Knight of Cups is the most committed person in the deck. It may feel very overwhelming to you. That may be why, you're kind of stuck in your head. Okay. I feel like with this Hermit, though, you're going to gain your clarity. Especially with the staff lit up here on the Hermit. Can you see that? I feel like you're going to gain your clarity there, Scorpio. Let's take a look at that. The Ace of Wands just flipped over. Yeah, see, there's a passionate new beginning here for you and this person. So the two of you will no longer face off against each other. Instead, you will face the world together. You will have each other's back instead of cutting each other off. We'll do a recap here real quick, because that went pretty long, but you know how I am about Scorpio and Pisces Wands like to clarify them heavily. I have too much Scorpio and Pisces in my chart not to, so bear with me, y'all. I love y'all, Scorpios. Past life relationship. Pisces got this too. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. You have known each other before. Love yourself first. You know, I think this is really, really important. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's very, very, very important. You know, if you need this time to figure this out, take that time. You have to look after yourself first. And if you don't love yourself, you don't have any love to give somebody else. So it's very important that you love yourself first and foremost. And I believe that everything's going to become very clear to you, Scorpio, and I wish you well on that. So let's do a really quick recap, and then we'll close out. Okay, currently, Scorpio, you are in a place where communication is needed. Communication and mental, you know, really spending time mentally thinking about things and trying to make the right decisions for you, because it involves a brand new start, something that you're very passionate about, you're very, very enthusiastic about. You're being told to follow your heart regarding this person, it looks like, Scorpio. And, you know, to be led by your heart and your mind towards something beautiful. This is passionate. This is a fresh new start, which we see here with this Ace of Wands too. Now, previously in the past here, you have been protecting yourself, your emotions, from somebody. Bailey says hello. I don't know if you can hear her whimpering back there in the background. You have been protecting yourself and your emotions from somebody. And this person has been seeking the truth and seeking some honesty and some clarity on the situation here. Possibly has expressed their emotions to you, because this person is very honest and forthright, gets down to the heart of the matters. But now this person is also protecting themselves just as you are. This is because there's a great deal of love here with this Ace of Cups, a very deep emotional bond, a lot of love, a lot of affection. You are withholding that at the moment from yourself and from the other person. You admire this person greatly with the Six of Wands. Through the weekend, it looks like you're going to be trying to make a decision regarding this person. Looks like you may have cut off communication with this person, and now you're trying to make a decision on whether or not you want to commit to this person or whether you want to express your emotions to them. That's all going to become very clear to you as you're in this time of contemplation. And it looks like you are going to be moving towards a passionate new beginning. There's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry between the two of you. This was a past relationship. You have known each other before. And love yourself first. Now, one thing with the past life relationships, since Pisces got this as well, I mentioned this to them, so I'll mention it to you as well. Because I kind of chuckled when past life relationship came out. I've only had that experience like one other time in my life, you know, one time at all in my life, where I have actually truly wondered about the existence of past life relationships. And it was relatively recent, probably, you know, within the last 6 months. I believe it was July 1st, actually. And I stepped out of the bathroom. I looked at this person. I was in a one of my favorite Irish pubs, and so I happened to look at this person. I stopped, caught my breath, and paused, and I felt like it was a reunion, like I had known this person before and I had not known them. And it was a tremendous feeling of comfort. It was really kind of a neat experience. And ever since that time, I wondered about past life relationships. So I just thought I'd mention it in case anybody else has experienced that same sort of thing. It really feels like comfort and a reunion when you run into somebody from a past life experience. So I hope that's of help to somebody. Please be sure to click the subscribe button before you leave if you have not subscribed. Please like, comment, and share. And Scorpio, I shall see you another time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.